Hello. If you are listening to this and it's not Patreon, I'm sorry to say, but this is an old episode. But if you want the new episodes, when they come out at that oven, microwave, and or toaster, you got to go over to the patreon.com/JaboodyDubs. Thank you guys for supporting your boys, making the dreams come true. Let's do some pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic podcast starring your hosts, Justin, Damon, and Pops. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, but this is another fantastic podcast.
Yeah. It's been too long.
It's been a minute.
It's been way too long.
Hello, everybody.
I missed the pod.
It's a good way to communicate with the patrons more directly, right in their fucking faces where they can't get away from us.
Ears, dude. I'm in your fucking brain, dude.
Or
in your car.
Guys.
Sorry if I sound a little sick, still getting over it, coughing up the lung butter a little bit still, so expect some coughs.
24-hour AIDS, huh?
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's
It
rough.
was fucking brutal, dude.
You know what? That's been going around like crazy.
I think because Californians can't handle the rain.
God damn.
Yeah, we really can't. It's like not
Brisk
even
wind.
that cold either.
Brisk wind and everyone starts to die.
But I'm on the recovery. Thank you guys for all the well wishes, by the way.
Yep.
But no, we were talking about the podcast on, I think, our art stream, which we started doing on Fridays. You guys know.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it. 2:00.
Yeah, we were talking about how it's weird because it's like this thing that I like it, me personally, I like it as a way to talk to the patrons.
Mm-hmm. It's more intimate.
That's about
it's
it.
Strictly for the patrons.
But I love it for that.
Right?
I like the free-flowing of it. I don't have to just come into it.
Like, we used to make them public, but I'm just like, what if we just keep them on the Patreon? Just keep them for the people that want it.
Wow, you're that guy? You're going to lock it down behind a paywall, dude?
I mean, the patrons are the one that want it.
Wow.
Well, I'm confused what to do with it because it's like we are active with it on the Patreon, but when it comes to posting it on the public thing, we miss a few
It's
or we
like
forget,
here and
it's
there,
easily forgettable
It's
for us because it's like I don't think we're trying to actively make it the world's most popular comedy podcast.
Yeah, no.
But I really like it to talk to the patrons.
It's something we like to do in the spare time. It's fun.
It's weird. I feel like talking to the patrons makes more sense than talking to the general public on this podcast. If that makes any sense?
Well, yeah, because we're like sharing like intimate stories and shit like that, and the general probably don't care.
Well, I think you guys are too close-minded. I think
Yeah.
there's a different way to approach it. It's a way to talk to patrons first because, A, they are producers of this channel, but
Thank you.
it also gives you an outlet to just speak your mind, and your voice builds a personality, and that personality builds your brand.
That's true.
And I'm sure there's someone out there that is not behind a paywall that would like to hear us, even if we're just talking about dicks, farts, and, you know.
I think the
what
sound
we ate.
I think the SoundCloud people like it. It gets some decent plays on there.
Yeah.
It's quiet. There's no
thousand.
comment section or anything, but there is a group of people there, and we're sorry for being so lazy, but we're gonna catch you guys up to speed.
Mm-hmm. A lot of shit's gone down since the last one.
And I like to think somewhere in the future where, I'm long gone, some guy is going to rip all the SoundClouds up and export them to the cloud and recreate me. I'm going to live forever.
That's the ultimate goal.
Now,
It's why
That's
we do
the
it.
only reason why I'm doing this.
That's a very interesting way to look at it. And I think, you know what, after having heard that, I'm about to hop on board. You're right, Pops.
But based on all the YouTube comments, it's just they're going to make me out to this, like, gay sex bot because everyone thinks I'm gay on the internet. So,
yeah.
keep the meme going.
Hey, that's what's cool nowadays.
Get meme.
It's cool to be gay.
Get meme.
It's cool.
It
You get
is
on the
cool to
front
be
page
gay.
of YouTube.
It is pretty cool.
What's that one dude, Josh Danielson or Daniel something? That dude's a weird looking dude.
Who?
I don't know.
He does
who that is.
ASMR. He has like super big lips and
Oh, is that the
he's-
guy that's always wearing the bright red shaded lipstick?
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you, for ASMR, how come you always got to have the most fucking saturated red?
Sucking lips, baby. Sucking lips.
Oh, hey.
It always comes back to
didn't see
ASMR with
that.
Darth.
I know. What's up with that?
ASMR is a hot topic.
Let's
man.
just stop beating around the bush. Let's just fucking do ASMR ourselves. We're always talking about it.
Let's stop beating off and just start doing it.
Right in the
It's just
microphone.
fucking fascinating. That's why. It's
It
fucking
is
weird as
weird.
shit. It's the weirdest fucking thing that's going on.
It still blows my. Every single time we talk about it, I'm like, it just blows my mind. I cannot believe the following for it.
It's like
Can't believe it.
YouTube pedophile stuff and then ASMR. That's when it comes to terms for me of what's
It's a close
insane
second.
in the world. It's right there. It's
I
fucking
agree.
insane.
Yeah.
Stupid and weird. I don't
Look,
get it.
dude,
And we were looking through more of them, and it was like little kids doing it. I was like, this is weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
so
where
now
it got
those two things are starting to mold
weird.
together. The little pedo you guys don't know, there's a bunch of pedophilia, weird underground pedophilia going on within YouTube's comments section.
Yeah, the algorithm's weird, man.
YouTube is fucked.
YouTube
man.
algorithm got so weird and bizarre and abstract to the point that it's helping pedophiles get off. That's how bizarre this machine of YouTube became.
And a
Jesus,
bunch
man.
of like big producers of like content like Disney, Nestle started pulling ads because some guy did a very in-depth video about this terrible algorithm that exists.
I mean,
and people start pulling ads again.
I mean, rightly so. But it's just,
absolutely.
yeah, rightly so. It's just crazy that kind of shit is happening on YouTube, and they make it possible like that platform.
Super weird.
I've
dude.
said for a long time, it sounds counterproductive, but I actually want YouTube to break. I want it to break so that someone comes up with something better.
To like force someone to be like, oh, now there's a spot for us to take the mantle and
I just
start
want
it fresh.
I just want, like you said, I just want it to be replaced. I just want somebody to come up with a better website that's more friendly to content creators, shows them more love. Didn't you say like some people were trying to get a Kickstarter started? They needed the funding. They're trying to do something to get a new website set up.
Yeah, there's some people that have been trying to make websites.
I'm sure a bunch of people
trying
have
to
been
make,
but
you can't. It's too big.
Video hosting is insane. Think
It's too
about
big.
trying to host videos for 1 billion people.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then on top of that, you can upload whatever you want. So, of course, there's going to be fucking creepy weirdos that produce garbage content and illegal content. But then how do you cycle that? I don't know.
There's that. And then there's always going to be the weird shit. But the fact that it's being monetized, that was the problem, right?
Yeah, that's concerning for sure.
I remember hearing just Adam Carolla talk about how it was expensive just to run his thing.
Yeah, bandwidth is expensive.
And he was like, I fucking put down like 10 G's a month just to upload this audio for this podcast.
For the people that are not really tech savvy, I feel like it's probably computers 101, but I still to this day don't know exactly what bandwidth means. What does that mean real quick?
So to break it down super simple, so there's a pipe. And like as much as water can come through that pipe, it's a bigger pipe or it's a smaller pipe.
Okay.
Mamma mia.
So when you're trying to tap into that, you want to have a big pipe because otherwise you're going to get small pipe.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what your speed is.
Okay. That's
Gotcha,
pipage.
gotcha.
Pipage 101.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See what else is new. So we uploaded a new dub. Speaking of YouTube and weird scandals, we uploaded our own video to the YouTube website.
A little rodent romance.
Rodent romance.
Strange addiction comp.
And we premiered it live on Twitch first.
You got that live reaction. That's always nice.
Twitch got it first.
The first live premiere was Guy Fieri, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but yeah, this one was in the works. We're chipping away at it. It's finally done. It's finally out. Thank God. As soon as I uploaded it, got denied all monetization. I swear,
I love it.
At least it didn't get blocked. That's always a good thing.
Oh, that would have been the worst.
I didn't get to check and see if it got updated today.
So there's a lot of different ways YouTube can screw content creators. They either remove the video completely, they demonetize it. Or,
I don't know if it was going to get, because it has the word addiction in the title. I think it was like an auto hit.
Really?
Hey, got approved.
Oh, nice.
Past,
Wow.
the premiere date, which is kind of your...
After we got 80,000 views,
Yeah.
it finally decided to make some pennies.
YouTube trying to just play it safe, and they're just like, oh, inappropriate. The second we uploaded it, and we got to be like, there's no titties, there's no violence in this. Why is it? What's wrong?
Pretty goddamn innocent.
Right?
What else? So going hard in the stream. We got our Smash tournament coming up.
It's gonna be on Tuesday, the 26th. It's gonna be very, very hype. We've been having.
I've been practicing. You guys are sleeping on me, but you guys don't realize that.
It's gonna be hype.
I got something for you.
See, Pops is actually a god at Smash Bros. He just loses on stream on purpose, just to give you guys a false sense of confidence.
I hold that L to turn him into W's.
Yeah, just wait for the grand finals. He's gonna be up there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, don't sleep on him, like you said.
It's gonna be real hype. You do not want to miss.
And there's cash prizes, right?
Yep.
Oh,
First
hell yeah.
place $100, second place 50, third place 25. First place gets a one-of-a-kind T-shirt. Or I was thinking I'll just reach out because I don't know who's gonna win, so I can't go get it made.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering whoever wins, I could ask them if they want it like on a certain color shirt or whatever, like
a little bit more
customize
Does
it.
it have to be a shirt? Maybe it could be like a sweatshirt, whatever they pick.
Underwear.
Maybe. I'll see what I can get my hands on.
Okay.
But I'll reach out to whoever wins, get their because I have to get their size,
Yeah.
What if you got like a guy that was triple XL, and he's like, "Yo, bro, you can't be giving me a large."
Then I'm making him a triple XL.
But I'm
about to say,
pounding ass in Smash.
He's gonna be rocking a fresh ass tarp.
And yeah, we made the T-shirt. We're gonna do a little thing for that. Make it nice and hype. Make it fun. The T-shirt, I'm stoked with the way it came out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's like that. It says Jaboody Smash Tournament.
Smash Tournament 2019. Never forget.
It's like a butt banging fuck fest.
It's about to be a butt banging fuck fest.
Jaboody Smash.
Beefy meat hammers slamming down hot young ham ass.
I saw Classy say it looks like the logo on it looks like
Durex
condoms.
Durex.
Well, Classy's.
I like how
that's what blows his mind.
Yeah,
So it's like condom smash tournament. So it adds to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
charm.
that'll be hype. I'm excited
But
for that.
I'm expecting some fucking Evo level play because we have some members in our community that are pretty damn good at that game, and they've already been eliminated.
They got 2-0'd.
Yeah, they got 2-0. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy when we actually stream it and see how good all these lurkers are.
When you bring out, cash prizes, people come out through the woodworks because they're on the grind.
All these Smash gods that have just been on the low are just coming out of the woodworks.
I was a little scared to announce the cash prize so early. That's why we kind of announced it after the second prelims.
Well,
Because
mostly
like if we do cash, we get like these people who are like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll fucking play, and they're like insane.
They're just known for winning all Smash tournaments.
I wanted
I'll
to be
do
a
it.
community event
Yeah,
first versus
wanted
some
to be fun.
looky-loo that saw some opportunity to get an Amazon gift card.
Yeah.
But we had to have preliminaries too, because when we first started it, initially everybody could sign up. So because of that, there was like fucking like 40, 50 people, dude. So I was like, there's no way we can fit all of that on one stream. So we had to narrow it down.
I'm calling it right now. There's going to be drama. There's going to be some type of drama where
You
someone
think so?
felt like,
Well, this is rigged in my favor. Well, he had a laggy
Yeah.
connection, and I'm better than him, and I deserve to be first place.
There's gonna be Johns, but it's to be expected.
You know what I say?
It's a tournament.
fuck you.
Well, also,
Pops is the most savage.
we have enough people that we have to do single elimination, right?
For the preliminaries. Or you guys tell me how the rules are structured at this point.
I mean, we narrowed it down, and there's still a lot of people. If we're gonna include a losers bracket, it might have to be one round. One round. That's
Interesting.
it. It might have
Sudden
to be that.
death losers final.
Yeah, because I timed out the average the first time around, and I forgot that if it was best of 3, then I would have to double that. And I was like, oh, that's 10 hours of streaming.
Yeah, we got a 3-hour runtime on
like,
our stream, so
oops.
I was like, we might have to narrow it down to just one match.
You can make a single elimination. There's no
I mean,
problem with that.
It's
pressure's
brutal.
on. Pressure's on.
It's brutal,
You
but we
know?
might. I think we have to actually. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any time left.
What if it, like I said, just single elimination, but there's a losers bracket, so you get another chance, essentially, right?
That's not single elimination.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, one round, but losers bracket.
I guess you can say it's single elimination up to like quarterfinals, and then there's a bracket that branches off from there.
Maybe
I
we'll do
guess you
something
could do
like
that.
that.
I
Like
guess
when
we'll
they get
figure it
to
out,
when they
though.
get to our like bracket level of
Mhm.
me, Justin, and you, then it can become double elimination. But then you also got to still think it's still going to take a lot of time. So
We're gonna have to look at the bracket after this
maybe
podcast to find out
hot
what the
bracket
fuck's going on.
talk.
Hot bracket.
We're gonna have to figure that out because I was like, oh wait, if they were double, then that's 10 hours.
Yeah, and then we're just doing an Evo event.
And I
Yeah,
was like, oh fuck.
and we're just trying to fit that runtime of getting it all on one stream
And getting a
But
person to connect, and they
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
connect, and they're complaining, and they're doing this. And
We'll figure it out though.
it'll be a lot of
Well,
fun.
no, there should be some sloppy, dirty tactics going on.
I
expect
agree.
it. And it's all
I hope
allowed,
so.
right? It's
I
all
agree.
allowed. There's
I
no
agree.
items or anything. If your character can do something, it's in the game.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I like mind games. I like the drama of it all.
Mhm.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
part of the tournament.
It's the fucking point.
And I love these community events because when we did our World of Warcraft raid, it brought the community closer. And when we do these types of fighting game tournaments, it brings us closer, builds a little bit of rivalry, some stories, some backlogs
Mm-hmm.
of just cool things that we can kind of accomplish. So I want to do more of this stuff.
Yeah, and every single time we do it, we're getting better at just
Yeah.
management of the
Yeah.
whole thing. So 'cause this is like the first. Like we've had another tournament before, but there was nowhere near as many people that joined it.
Right.
So this time, I mean, we're just getting a feel for things.
hmm
But yeah,
This will be a good time. It'll be. A good
it's gonna
time.
be good.
It'll be a good time.
When is the actual tournament?
It'll
The
be Tuesday.
26th,
What else do we got?
February
going on?
26th.
So yeah, we also had to X off the Mondays. You brought up the WoW thing.
Aw.
Just to figure out more time to do dubs. trying to find that balance. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
we started streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we work all day Saturday on stuff. But
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Doesn't give you enough time to grind and edit and
then the dubs is like, and it's like you need time to sort of do a lot of digging. Like right now, I have nothing. We don't know what we're gonna do next. I'm like,
well, that's
what do we
something you
feel
wanna
like
give your
doing?
patrons.
Well, no, I'm telling
Keep
them
the
that
suggestions coming.
I'm telling them that we're in that mode where it's like the new dub just went up yesterday, so it's like, okay,
We're in
what's
looking mode.
next?
Yeah. We're trying to
So
find the next
it's
one.
fun because it's like you can do anything. But then now that we realize how much work we put into these, it's like, what do you want to commit to?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a Trump speech? Do you want to do old Ninja Turtle cartoon? Do you want to do a trailer for a new movie? Like, we get to decide. But it's also, it's tricky when you have unlimited options.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
What
want
if
to
we-
narrow your scope.
Where do you want to
What
go
if
with this?
I mean, the way that we have the votes on Patreon with the movie dubs, what if we did like a vote?
You're
like
going
a
to leave it
next
up to the
dub?
people?
I mean, it is what the people
Right.
want at the end of the day.
God.
We could do like narrow it down to like the 3 or 4 top things that we want to dub, and then just be like, which one would you guys want to see most?
Yeah.
Scooby Doo, like some more Strange Addiction,
Just
some
gotta
Beyond
figure out
Scared
three
Straight.
things.
Yeah,
Just got to figure out 3 things that we want to do.
What do you want more of?
That's tricky. It's really tough trying to nail down exactly what we want to do because it's like, you know, you're going to be spending a lot of time staring at it.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, we kind of want to do something new. We like mixing it up, keeping you on your
Yeah.
toes.
Like,
you know?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't ever want to see another fucking rat in my life.
Yeah.
How many times I watched that
Over.
same clip of these disgusting rats?
I think I wrote every rat pun I could think of.
I don't think there's any more possible rat puns out there.
When you're Googling rat idioms,
Yeah.
rat metaphors.
I mean, we actually looked up like where rat lore on D&D. For God's sakes.
I like that it went to Chuck E. Cheese, though. It was
Yeah.
all back 1986.
That was a nice touch.
Dude, that fucking flashback was so good.
The part where Chuck E. Cheese winks, that
Ah,
shit gets me
man,
every
that
time.
was so good.
Oh.
Justin showed it to me, and I was like,
Ah,
that is
perfect.
fucking great editing.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Chuck E. Cheese. It was weird, too. There was like at the time that we were finalizing the dub, there was like a Chuck E. Cheese scandal going on.
What?
It's so weird how like
Conspiracy.
we bring this
there
up.
are these waves of like just waves of fads on YouTube. I think it's like one of the other ones we've had. I think H3. I'm trying to remember the last one. But anyways, yeah, we did the Chuck E. Cheese shit, and then Shane Dawson did a Chuck E. Cheese video.
What?
I think
And
he
then-
did one. He did a conspiracy. So Shane Dawson does like sometimes he does conspiracy
stuff, yeah.
stuff. Sometimes he does like, I don't know what he does. He does like it's just a personality, right?
He's a YouTube
Mhm.
personality.
So he did a video on
That's the first thing that pops up.
I guess it has millions, like 30. What did it have? Like 30 million?
What's the
25 million views, and it's an hour and a half long.
Damn.
wow?
So H3
But
was
yeah.
talking about it being like this big deal
90
because
minutes of a fucking thing.
so he goes into the conspiracy that they take their pizzas, and because their pizzas don't line up in a perfect circle, they're like all uneven. He thinks they're taking old pizzas and putting them together and giving them. And I'm like, I didn't watch
what a-
this.
So like combining slices of a pepperoni from another pepperoni.
And,
What a
and
weird
pointing out
conspiracy.
that it doesn't line up, like the cheese wasn't melted.
And he did this for 90 minutes?
That's what I
There's
don't
an
get.
hour and a half of this.
But he's really good at like the dramatic music, and
It's very well edited.
I just thought it was a trip because I think around the time we did like the Scooby Doo shit, maybe it was H3 said something about Scooby Doo on their podcast. I was like, it's funny how whenever we do something, it blows up
It's
right
just
before
weird.
we're about to release it. Like
It's
all
in
this
the
Chuck
air.
E. Cheese
yeah,
hype.
it's in
This
the
video
universe.
came out like after we were working on the newest stuff.
also inside the YouTube conspiracy, so don't blow our cover, dude.
Oh shit, I've said too much.
It's just really weird, the timing of that. I was like, man, he got a fucking ton of millions of views. But
this
you know,
is mostly fake meme shit,
yeah.
right?
Well, you know what this is? This is like how I always see horror stuff as very. It's very easy to do horror because all you have to do is get the right music.
Yeah.
And he's really good at this too. Like, let me just play. I don't know. It's a Ram spot, but
Everyone had a crush on him. Like guys.
you hear that?
Chuck
He
E.
has that-
Cheese?
He has that spindly,
Oh, yeah.
little violent,
The atmospheric.
and he's
Yeah,
going,
the-
"Can you believe this?" And people, "Oh my god!"
That's the fucking reality TV B-roll
Listen to this.
tense music.
Listen.
He is a good editor.
If you
Yeah.
were around him for 2 seconds, like the men would be like, "Let's go play basketball" or whatever. Like,
What is he interviewing a girl that dated a guy who worked at Chuck E. Cheese? Like, it's insane.
And he was always trying to steal my pizza.
And then it's like pulling up old footage of Chuck E. Cheese with like that creepy. All it needs is the music. You get the creepy conspiracy music, and then like the shot where it's like you're filming me from here, but I'm talking to a guy off to the side, and I'm going, "Oh my god, can you believe?" It's like it feels like you're in it, and you're like, "Oh, this is not." I've seen one or two of it. He has like those mind-blowing conspiracy theory videos, and he gets like millions of views. 20 plus million, like all of them. And they're all usually really long videos, like an hour. And some of them are convincing as fuck. To the point where I'm like, holy shit. And he's just like, has a way of talking in the camera that's very like, you guys are not going to believe. And it's like, he had this one where it was like, the conspiracy was all mattress stores are like laundering crime money because they're all so close to each other. If you notice that, and I remember he pulled this one guy's video. He's like driving around. He's like, yeah, so I'm driving around my neighborhood. Figure I'll show you guys this. Some random guy. And he's like, so here's a mattress for less. And he turns his camera, and there's one across the street. But get this, and he drives down like one block. He goes, there's one there. There's one there. And if you look over there in that street, there's one there. There was like 5 within a fucking block you could walk.
Oh,
and he was like, they're using the mattresses, and they put the money in the mattress, and they stand it on and moving the mattresses around. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, who is this? This was Shane Dawson too?
Shane Dawson's conspiracy for mattress
fucking,
companies.
Is he a journalist or a YouTube? He's trying to get these inside scoops. God
25 million views.
Hey, man, he's making captivating, engaging content.
Dude,
90 minutes with 25 million views.
He has 20 million subscribers.
Oh, yeah, he's been around for a while.
Yeah, he's one of the old.
Yeah, he's
I
OG.
had no idea he had that many people. Holy
That music.
shit.
That's crazy that you can make 90 minutes of content with 25 million views. Good on you.
Music.
Yeah,
man.
wow.
All I have to say about the conspiracy videos, the power of music. The same thing with scary stuff.
Even the dub we did, like the music really sets the tone of
look
what's
at the,
going on.
Look
very
at the Winnie the
bouncy.
Pooh dub that we did. All we had to do was just put in a couple audio tracks, a couple stings, and it's a horror film.
Even Guy Fieri. I mean, I get a boner when that guitar lick hits.
Or if you put scary music over Guy Fieri eating, that'd be spooky as fuck. That's all I'm saying about that. But yeah,
I think we might have did that. We had like a music sting with Guy Fieri. Or maybe I'm remembering something wrong, but
There was the same thing going on with the Fire Festival.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did
documentaries.
you guys watch the documentary?
It's all the music in there like keeps you so captivated.
Yeah.
And they bounce. He does this too. The editing style for these kind of videos is so easy to sort of mimic. It's like you bounce around between different interviews where people are talking about the same thing with a lot of intensity with the music and referring to one another.
Well, the way they do it is really clever too, because the way that they chop up the scene is like it's always right at the end when somebody says something that's going to leave you on the edge of your seat. So in the Fire Festival, the guy's like, "I was going to have to suck dick for water." Boom, different interview. You're like, "Wait, I need to know what happened with that guy. I was gonna do what he had to do for some water." It's like they switch it up so quick.
So the Fire Festival thing, I didn't know about it, and I had a friend try to explain it to me, and I was like so lost.
Yeah.
Like having someone try to explain what that is, or maybe it's just a bad job of explaining. But he was like, so there's this thing, it was this event, and it like didn't go well, and this guy like sucked dick for water. I was like, what?
Huh?
Was he tortured?
I was like, you made no sense. He sucked dick for water? And then he's like, yeah. And I like,
It's like there's a
he's
whole
like,
festival.
There's all
of-
these memes of him.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's the asshole who had a bottle of water? Is like, hey, you want this water?
Thirsty, huh?
Fucking suck my dick, dude.
whole jug of Aquafina.
Imagine a guy's dying of thirst, literally dying of thirst. He'd be like, start sucking.
I know, right?
Drip some of it on your pud.
Yeah.
You go, drink it off my dick.
I want to know who that guy is that just has the
fucking
full
monster.
pack, and he's just like,
Guy's a monster.
I know. It's just like, oh, you guys are thirsty, huh?
That's
God
what
damn,
I
he loves
thought.
How
Oh,
much?
gosh.
How much is this water?
That was literally a
mean to you?
water bottle. And he's like, you want this? Well, there's only one way to get this.
Just
Guy's
starts
dying.
Just starts opening the water, just pours
You know,
all
this-
over his junk.
This
Drink
water
it.
wasn't easy to get.
Drink
Start
it.
drinking.
Drink it from this straw. This big, thick straw I got here.
But I
not
love,
that thick.
I love how in that documentary the guy totally admits it's like some gay dude. He was like, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I was willing to do what I had to get this festival up
so
and running. He's
it
like,
ended
I
up-
would have sucked that dick.
It ended
I
up just
like
being
that.
a giant festival that didn't go well. It was promised a lot of people a cool musical experience on an island, and it just went awful and it went nowhere. And they had no money, and people probably almost died. Well, not real. I don't think they almost died, but they got a little scary.
They got
sometimes.
screwed over.
People got
pretty
hungry.
Yeah, people got screwed.
But yeah,
those are like
that
the
guy didn't
fine-
suck dick for water. He was willing to.
Those are the
And that was
fine
just
details.
for the clip.
Yeah.
I mean, out of context though, that's what I heard. I was
That
like,
was
oh,
just
the
for the
Fire
clip.
Festival
You know
was just
what?
a big gay festival
Out of
there.
context, it was probably like, I would have sucked dick for water. I was so thirsty. And then they chop in like, I sucked dick for water.
Yeah. And it wasn't even for that. It was like for the guy to give water to their event, like which would be a ton of water.
Yeah, it was like to
Water
for
for
the
a water
crowd.
tower to bring for the crowd.
It's like you're
So it's
getting.
like he would have taken one for the team for all those people, but I'm like,
So it's a
who's
would you
the
rather?
monster? Who's the monster who would do that even?
So it's the guy, it's like, I'll give you all this water under one condition.
You can save thousands of people.
Gotta lick my ass.
Well, it was the guy who was running it.
Just a little bit.
The guy who was running it, I guess, was such a scam artist. He could talk people into just doing stuff.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And he calls that guy. He's
Charisma
like,
strats.
you got to do me a solid. The guy wants like $100,000 we don't have.
Yo, what a salesman.
So can you go over there and just suck his wiener?
What a salesman.
Wait, excuse
what a
me, I
pitch.
missed that last
what,
part.
What a pitch.
And then I was like, oh, the guy's gay. Okay, well, because I thought it was like a regular guy.
That's what
So
I
it was
thought
like,
too.
yeah.
Because they announced
Jesus.
after he says that he's gay. I was like, that is a good salesman to
good
to
editing.
convince a heterosexual man to suck some dick for some water.
He's done that before. It's been like, hey, man, I need to close this deal. You're gay, he's gay. I'm
Dee.
sure you guys can figure out something.
It's okay, Dee.
Dee Dee's getting
I know.
upset
She,
over
does,
this.
she doesn't like the Fire Festival either.
And that's why we had to do hashtag sponsored on stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people getting sued over that whole thing. But
yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Jesus, dude, fucking such
you-
a dumb event.
If you
too.
haven't seen it, watch the documentary on Netflix. It's hilarious.
it was entertaining enough.
Rich
It's,
people being stupid with a lot of money.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of how it was described to me. And I was like, yep, sounds about right. And,
Yep.
you know, social media is a very powerful, engaging.
Mm-hmm.
It's, oh my God.
Man,
Social media.
Speaking of rich people being dumb as shit, have you guys heard of Jussie Smollett? Smollett?
I don't even
What the
really
fuck?
know exactly what happened
I
with
think-
that. But
Well, he apparently he was a victim of a hate crime. So he claimed that two white men wearing MAGA hats beat him up, put a noose around his neck, and said, "This is MAGA country," in the middle of fucking Chicago.
Yep.
At 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
That was his story. Do you see any loopholes with that?
any witnesses?
No witnesses
Well, besides the two guys wearing hats.
that nobody saw or anything like that. But he filed that report on that story, and just recently they found out that it was fake, and that he
faked the whole
filed
thing.
a fake report. He paid two Nigerian dudes, which he went the fucking total opposite of what his story was. At least if you're gonna hire some actors to rough you up a little bit, at least make them white. So you know what I mean?
I don't get it. So he hired them and they beat him up in front of people?
No,
Nope.
they just beat him up so he could be like, "There's some racists out there and that said it was
Why
MAGA
did you have
country."
to hire two?
Well, it's more believable because I'm so strong.
Well, no one was
me, little Jeff
just to get it straight, no one was there. No one saw it. He had two guys beat him up, so he looked beat up, so he could file a report.
Yes.
Why hire
Yes.
two people though? If you're gonna get beat up behind
Well,
closed doors,
Because one guy obviously couldn't take me because I'm so strong.
Because I'm
dude.
gonna put up a fight if it's wonderful.
okay.
So if there's two guys,
But-
yeah, probably.
But they're saying that his incentive behind all of this shit was so that he could play the victim and people would be like, "Oh, Jesse, I'm so sorry that hate crime happened to you. We're going to pay you more on Empire, whatever fucking show he's an actor for."
he's an
Because
actor.
His long con?
Yeah, he's an actor.
Oh.
So that's why he did all this shit, because he wanted to be the victim in the hot seat of everybody going, "Oh, Justice Smollett, oh my God, so bad what happened to him." So he gets more money, he gets more exposure, he gets all this shit. But they found out that he was lying because his fucking story makes no sense. It's in the middle of Chicago, first of all, 2 a.m., and a bunch of white dudes are driving around with MAGA hats. Not going to happen in Chicago. And the fact that they had like no evidence, and he fucking signed the check. He signed the check to give to the people to beat him up. They have his fucking signature.
Cashed a check.
He used a check, dude. I'm like, how dumb can you be? I'm like, lock this
Not even
motherfucker up. They
PayPal.
caught him red-handed,
this guy
dude.
sounds really dumb.
He's so dumb.
So if you're gonna, if I was as dumb and sleazy enough to want to do this, I think I would at least one up him in that. I wouldn't hire anyone. Just hit yourself, right? Just look beat up.
Right.
I don't get why there had to be a hit job on himself.
So was
Maybe
he actually
he's
was
into
he,
that.
Was he actually beat up though?
Yeah,
Like, did he go to the hospital?
I think
and all that?
I think that's the whole reason he did. I'm not sure about it, but I think he was beat up.
Why not go in the garage, no one's there, and take a lead pipe and give yourself a black eye, and then scratch yourself and be like, I got beat up.
But
Because
also,
you'd probably be like, okay, here we go. No, I can't do it. I can't do that.
I don't get why he had to hire one, let alone two guys to stage a thing that no one was there for.
And
More
the
loopholes.
guys are like supposedly straight out of Nigeria too.
did they ever catch those guys?
I think they did.
Okay.
But I think people were saying it's funny how
But they didn't do anything wrong.
he hired immigrants to do the shit too.
Oh, they're immigrants.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they didn't do anything wrong. They got paid to do a job that they were paid for.
Imagine being so crazy where you're like, all right, I need to make a name for myself. I'm going to hire people to beat me up and I'm going to cry a foul.
Right?
That is so crazy to me.
Fucking Juicy, Jesse, whatever the fuck his name is.
Is it illegal to pay people to beat you up?
Well, he filed a fake report of a crime.
I know. Let's say you didn't do that.
Thing.
Let's say you didn't do that though. Are you allowed to pay someone to beat you up?
Well,
If
that's
you're
what,
a cuck.
Yeah. What do
Yeah,
you think
right?
BDSM
That's what I'm
is?
thinking. I'm thinking it was win-win for him because maybe he's into that kind of thing and he's just like, here's the money, I'm gonna get beat up, and then I would just tell everybody what really happened. I would get my money up.
If
Sounds
it's
weird.
mutually agreed upon, I mean, that's what the UFC is.
Yeah, I didn't read.
Yeah,
I didn't read
that's-
up
that's
on
true,
this thing.
that's
so
true.
I didn't know what happened with this, so it sounds like it's got a lot of loopholes in it. But
Yeah, it's just
Is he
funny
still
how
on
dumb.
Empire?
Oh, that's the worst part of all of this is that he's still on Empire. I think that they said
man.
that they're only going to suspend him, which he fucking lied about a police report. There's a
That's
felony
his-
crime.
In his crazy brain, this might be better than what he wanted because now people are talking about me. My name's out there.
Yeah.
I know who he is now.
And you still got people sticking up for him.
And then when he does come back to Empire, which I've never seen or
I've
care
never seen
about,
it either.
I want to see what he's all about.
It's all about power. That show's way better. All
Yeah.
about power.
we need some juice. We need some publicity going on. Come on,
And
Jossie.
I remember somebody called him Juicy. I was like, he says his own name is Juicy. I'm like, oh.
That's hot.
It's just this in my leg.
Fucking juicy.
But anyways, that story killed me when I heard about that shit. So I was like, we got to bring that up,
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy.
right?
It sounds like a lot of loopholes, weird shit going on there. I
Mhm.
don't get why you hurt yourself and then cry wolf.
Right?
You don't know why you make it so complicated with weird shit. Either way, it's stupid.
It's stupid, but it's
trying
funny
to-
how it played out.
Just trying to wrap my mind around the madness. Try to understand where he's coming from.
I want
Yeah.
to put myself in his brain and see what he was
The-
trying to get.
The
out of
worst
it.
the worst part about all of it is that okay, so he filed the false report and he said that two white guys beat him up. I was like, what if the police arrested two innocent people and sent them to jail because of your bullshit?
Maybe he wanted something like that too.
Oh, maybe.
MAGA
I was
wearing
like,
hats,
yo,
dude.
I was like, you're a piece of shit for that.
That's fucked
That
up
is
beyond
fucked up.
everything.
I was like, you deserve some jail time for that.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was going
False
for.
convictions is like maybe as egregious as what the crime they're getting accused of because now you've put an innocent person
know.
accused of a terrible thing.
I mean, people like bringing race into this shit. I'm like, who cares? Who cares about race? I'm like, just the fact that you'd send two innocent people to jail.
Yeah.
Fuck you for that.
And you'd be happy about it.
Yeah,
and
right.
you would benefit from it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All for some money because you wanted to increase your salary. I'm like, yo, fuck this guy. But anyways,
Super fucking weird.
I
paid him to beat me up. I
What are
paid
these,
him.
what are these big
I see
butts I'm looking
Big,
at?
We got
big
big old
butts
booties.
on
Now,
the screen.
now, for people that don't know, whenever I see Damon, typically there's usually big butts bouncing around, and typically whatever he's looking at.
Some kind of screen.
It's like how I like to spend my time.
Some sort of screen.
It's how I like to spend my time. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's
But-
more of an assertion of dominance on me. Like, yeah, I'm looking at this, and you're
Butts.
looking at me looking at this.
I'm
But
looking
what
at-
is this?
Just letting you know what I'm about. But so I was driving in my car and I heard on the radio. I couldn't believe this Tatiana song. Have you guys heard this shit?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, Justin's heard it.
This is
Well,
new to
it's
me.
this song that it's the beat's catchy. I'll give it that. But there's this new rapper and it's his song. His name is Blueface. This motherfucker is so tone deaf. He raps off beat. He's so fucking bad it hurts. So I was mind blown that they were actually playing his music on the radio. So I thought I'd pull up a little video here. We got, like Pop said, two giant asses on the screen. We're gonna give him
Big butts.
the video. We're gonna show it to him and
This
get
is
his
a World
reaction
Star exclusive
real time.
music video.
Yes.
Okay.
We're only playing
So-
a very small
I do
bit.
like this segment. Maybe this can be a segment where Damon gets me more
Caught up.
introduced into the modern day hip hop world.
Educated.
Yes, into the urban culture.
And then I put my relative spin on it.
Yes.
And I try to make sense of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk me through this.
All right. So here you got two big butts twerking.
Nice.
Yep.
They look like
Yeah.
they've birthed
Whoa,
children.
they're in slow motion.
Wow. Okay, here we go.
Mine was
Just
Bump
skip it.
yeah, get to like some words.
Out of gang.
It's really bad tattoos.
Okay, but just listen to him rap.
Jesus.
He's just talking.
This is just talking with music in the background.
And
Yeah.
claim.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's offbeat. It's fucking awful, and everybody's like, "Yo, he's blowing up. It's the newest shit. Yo, he got his own style." Anytime somebody fucking sucks in hip hop now, they're like, "He's got his own style." You guys don't understand.
I felt that way about Lucid World when his first like big single came out, or whatever his fucking name. I don't know.
Juice World.
Juice World. There
yeah,
you
with
go.
the lucid
Lucid one.
dreams.
Yeah.
Ugh.
When I heard that
I
song,
still see shadows in my room.
I thought this was garbage. But then I'm like, am I getting old?
I was
am I
like,
at
yes,
that age where I'm
probably.
like, I don't relate to children anymore?
I was like, yo, black like hip hop and emo music have just merged into this one person. I still see your shadows in my room. I was like, I can't really figure out what this is right now.
It's all merging. Even like country's starting to have like 808s and shit.
Some trap country.
In the
Fuck yeah.
bando.
Out here in my bando, sipping on my scissor.
With the Thotiana thing, they say bust down.
Buzz down, honey, Anna.
I looked up bust down according to Urban Dictionary. A bust down is a female who looks like she would be good at giving oral sex.
Oh.
I feel like there's a couple different meanings.
Is
to
there
it.
a
There's-
look?
It's like a chicken head, basically. So a ratchet bitch.
Okay.
That's a bust down.
All right.
She's busted. There's busting it down, which is twerking, bending that ass over, and then there's busting down your watch, which is just putting diamonds all over your shit. So
Mhm.
there's a couple different meanings for it.
So they look happy to be busting down.
They're busting it down to bust down.
It's good to
They're
bust down.
twerking so they can get diamonds for money.
Busting
And that-
tables to be busting down.
Yes.
Slobber knocker and
Badonkadonks, yes.
So is it a badge of pride to be
Bust-
look like you busting down?
It's a good thing right now.
It is good.
Well, for the females, you could tell.
Not for a dude.
No. You don't want to be a guy busting it down
Okay.
for a bust
Because like
down.
there were a few other definitions. Another one was like a girl who's willing to give oral sex to a guy and all of his friends.
Now that's a
That's a team player.
That's a yeah.
That's a team player
Yeah.
right there.
That's a squad mate you want in Apex.
So Cardi B did a remix with this guy
Okay.
on this song.
Oh, man, the
And,
Ratchet Queen.
Her lyrics are, it's funny, like, you know, at least it does progressively get more and more explicit over the
course.
years. And we're already here where it's just they say what it is. Even Nicki Minaj is like, oh, the anaconda. You know, at least it's a metaphor for a penis. It's not your dick.
Hard
She's not
dick.
saying hard D.
Cardi B gives no fucks.
But Cardi
man.
B's just like, slurp that dick up, slop it down, skurgle it.
That's someone's
Gurgled
mother.
it.
That's someone's mother. She has a daughter. She's busting it down, mama style.
The lyrics are literally like, slurp that dick up and swallow it whole.
Whoa.
And I was like, whoa.
And when they play that at the club, girls are like, yeah,
Bro,
suck
girls
that
are
dick.
girls are
suck that dick.
doing handstands and splits and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
It's awesome.
I mean, we go out to bars and stuff. We'll like meet girls and look at their Instagram and be like, going out tonight. And the girls are in the her girlfriends are in the comments going, yeah, bust it down.
Yeah.
That's what they
Bust
say.
down.
Eggplant
I've
emoji.
always said
splash,
this.
splash.
I mean, I think we can add Tatiana to this list as well, but I've always said any girl that refers to herself as a bitch, crazy. Don't talk to her. If she calls herself Tatiana, which I've seen a lot of girls do these days, don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Move on to the next one.
Bust it down.
Bust it away.
Oh, you're such a Tatiana.
What about girls that call their friends bitches?
I
I like
mean,
that.
that's normal. That's fine.
I like that.
That's fine. Setting the precedent.
Setting the vibe of my
Setting the
friends.
tone.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
A girl that calls her friends thoughts.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, we're having fun.
So the Cardi B, she did. So I think in hip hop, anytime like someone kind of new even glimmers, it's like jump on it. Like even the big people are like jump on a song with them.
Yeah.
Like Drake, do a song with this Blueface guy.
With Lil Baby.
True. Yeah.
Yep.
I think because he becomes not so much a talent anymore as like a brand worth exploding. Like there's potential here. You know what I mean? Where they see him as like a brand, but he's already going to jail or prison.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Yeah.
He got caught with a bunch of guns he doesn't own.
Oh well.
So that's what's been great is that all these shitty rappers keep coming out and they keep getting sent to jail. I'm loving it.
He could
like,
get 3 years.
They keep dry snitching on themselves, posting dumb shit on Instagram where they get caught, and then they keep Tekashi 6 Fine.
So he's coming out of prison, or he's in prison now.
He struck a plea deal last I read
for snitching.
But which I was like,
snitch.
If you've never seen a picture of Tekashi 6ix9ine, how do you go into witness protection when you look like that?
I know.
He literally has his name tattooed on his face.
We're gonna give you a new alias. We're gonna give you the name.
We're gonna give you this bozo, the clown.
Okay, your new name is Mike Johnson. Like, yo, I got 6ix9ine tattooed on my fucking forehead.
You're gonna live in New Mexico. We're gonna move you out there. Nice little house.
We're gonna have to blonde or dye your hair of one solid color.
Let's say you had to just body swap with him right now. You're back into civilian life under the witness protection program. What would you do?
I would immediately get laser removal. That would be the very first thing.
Yeah.
Because assuming you snitch on people and they want to get you and murder you for putting your homies and your squad mates and your your dudes, they're gonna know exactly what you look like.
You lay low. I was gonna say maybe get some new teeth or some shit, something to change your face, but he already did that. He got them big goofy ass dentures in his mouth.
I would probably shave my head first and then grow my hair differently. But then I would be like, can I go to a different country? What are the statutes of limitations? Because I'm still a criminal.
Sounds like Tekashi 6ix9ine needs a makeover.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if we see in the news he got a hit attempted on him, maybe not murdered or anything, but someone beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, well, that's what's so crazy. What I think is so crazy about it is that the dude did not learn his lesson because he was kidnapped apparently by his own crew. They pistol whipped him and shit, and he was still fucking Treyway, whatever the fuck he's saying. And it's yo, that's the whole reason this shit's happening to you.
Of course.
They just never learned his lesson. But then I saw that he got locked up and it was possibility of life in prison. I was like, ooh. I was all that trolling and acting gangsters finally catching up, isn't it? I was like, moral of the story, because I was waiting for it. Yeah. I was like, you can't be out here playing in the streets like that and doing all this shit and just nothing ever catches up to you like that.
Because he was flexing about some serious shit. Now I knew nothing about him. I just what the fuck is this meme? And I Wikipedia'd him. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
There's some serious
I'm always
shit
how can you talk about all this shit and not get in trouble?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to flex, but he was straight out calling people yo, you're a rapper that's a blood, fuck you. He's like, fuck your crew, fuck yourself. I was like, you can't be doing that kind of shit.
Well, I guess they always get away with, it's like a persona, gotta maintain a persona. It's a business thing. It's entertainment. It's not real, but it seemed kind of real.
Yeah. But moral of the story, you make shitty music, you try to be a fake rapper, you're going to get locked up at some point. So we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
Blueface is going to jail for lock up Tekashi and Blueface. Bring out Bobby Shmurda.
Bring back 21 Savage.
We can do some more of this.
About a week ago.
21 Savage. So Blueface, he has a bunch of really bad tattoos too. I think he got them all before he had any money. So they're all just garage
clip art.
Garage, a big pen with a knife.
Oh my god.
Kind of thing.
I think it was so funny. I saw this post on Instagram. It was a close up of Blueface's fucking the tattoo right on the side of his face, which is Benjamin Franklin. And I don't even know if this is true, accurate or not, but the top comment was, yo, motherfucker got a slave owner tattooed on his face. I was like, that's a funny way to look at it.
Oh man.
Maybe there's a deeper lore.
Idiot. I mean, I know Blueface, Benjamin Franklin, blah, 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 but I was like, yo, motherfucker did not think about that shit. He did not think that shit through.
Blueface, baby.
The guy that wrote Thoughty on it, you don't think he thought things through?
Blueface, baby.
And he has a dance associated with that song.
Oh, what's this one?
It's just grabbing your belt and yanking. You just yank.
Just grab your crotch.
Just grab your dick and yank, bro.
Yeah.
That's the new dance.
You like grab like the lip of your pants or whatever, and you bring them way out, like out to here, and then you like shake it around. That's what it is.
Dude, I could do that.
And like he does it so much that he's like pretty much down his boxers, and he's just wiggling his pants around.
The chicks
And
go nuts.
I don't get it too because
They start bowing down, dude.
I don't get it too because he does the move where like he'll start and pull it way up first. I'm like, like why are you doing that?
Ouch. Yeah, no.
Get up,
don't do
pull that.
And all the girls are in the bust it down, bust it down. Like I fucking hate it.
Shut up.
Bust it down, bust it down.
It's so bust down.
So people have been busting
But-
down.
Yeah, good news though. Sir Savage the 21st is out.
So Savage.
Yeah,
Fuck
that
yeah.
was a completely like ISIS way of being like, we're keeping an eye on you,
Yeah,
brother.
the ISIS
Keep
was
an eye
just
out.
flexing, just to remind everybody, yo, we can get whoever the fuck we want. We got Savage.
Think you're safe.
If we got Savage, we can get you.
I saw that radio call. We got the Savage. Savage down. We got the Savage.
We got Savage.
We got the blue face. It sound like Batman villains. We got the blue face.
So savage.
Takashi 6ix9ine, we got him.
He's busting down. He's busting down. Repeat, busting down. Bust it down, boys. This is
Yep.
the Bust It Down episode. We're busting down everywhere.
But that's what's new in hip hop.
We're going to San Diego, TwitchCon.
It's gonna be
Oh, I'm
so
so
fun.
glad they went back to San Diego.
San
Yeah, me
Diego.
too.
It's in September,
Oh,
I believe.
yes.
Late September.
Hey,
Our
okay.
backyard.
So that'd be a good time. If you guys are around or even in the area, you don't even have to go to the con. There's really not much there at the con.
There's really not much. You
If
could
the
walk
con's
the whole
weird.
floor in maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, experiences from last year. If you did go, opening day was probably a nightmare.
It was NinjaCon.
Oh, it
last
dies.
year.
It was NinjaCon.
It was NinjaCon.
It dies quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It dies quick.
But I'm
And,
thinking a lot of that hype has died down because Fortnite kind of, I mean, it's still up there, but it's nowhere near as popular as it was, right? Because of Apex.
Apex is
So-
the game now, but
Yeah,
things change so quickly these
Give
days.
it 4 months.
Yeah.
It will be something else. It'll be, I don't know. Let's pick a battle royale. Overwatch battle royale. I don't know about that.
Fuck it.
Blizzard
Yeah.
makes a comeback.
Tetris 99.
I could see that. Tetris 99 is actually really fucking hard. Tetris Battle Royale. We laughed at first, and then we played it, and it's
That's-
no fucking joke.
That's what we
dude.
get. We laugh, but it is no joke.
You know,
Some real shit.
It's one of those things you'd be like, man, I'm good at Tetris. I can probably do it. And then you start doing it, and you realize, oh, I'm not nearly as good as 100 other people.
That's
Yeah.
Louis. That's
Yeah.
Louis right there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, he was talking so much shit when we were streaming. He's like, "Oh, I could beat you guys." I was like, "Wait till you play against these people that are just dropping these blocks like just
And it's
insane.
fast.
It's fast paced."
They're 5 steps ahead too.
And they're looking at the queue, and they're looking 4 deep in the queue, and you're
They're
like,
looking ahead.
what? I'm just looking at the one.
And I don't even know what to do with the block I got right now.
I didn't ask for the zigzag one.
All these pieces are busting down so fast. I don't know what to do about it.
Buzz down Tetris.
Speaking of busting down, though, we went out last night for a little bit with some friends, and it's so funny. So at the end of the night, I ordered an Uber to go get some food. Everybody's got beer or 2 in them, so I'm like, oh, let's Uber. So I ordered the Uber. It says a gold, was it like a gold Cadillac's coming?
Ooh.
And
Oh,
your
yeah.
driver's name is Bonnie, and she'll be here momentarily. 4 minutes. I was like, okay, cool. We're chilling. It's a little cold, but we're chilling. Dude, this car just like pulls up, and this guy's like in his window goes, "Hey, I'm your Uber."
And it was like a shitty little white Toyota Camry, like 1999. Like,
different car?
It was old.
A
It was like an
different car.
old shitty car.
We're
Whoa.
standing in like a crowd that's like us. Like there's like the 4 of us guys, and then like there's another group of like 3 here, and like 2 here, and 1 there. You know what I mean?
There was like a
people
group,
around.
There was like a group of 2 guys staying like
we're
right
standing next to a
behind
mob
us,
of
smoking
people.
cigarettes. But yeah, it's like a big group.
We're standing next to like a mob of people, like at the edge of it. And he's just like, I'm your Uber. But he's like scanning everyone's face.
To see who reciprocates.
See who
Yeah.
reacts.
So
Yeah.
he just shouts this statement into a sea of people, seeing who's gonna be like, my Uber, but nobody says that. So he goes, I'm your fucking Uber. And we're like, I'm just looking around waiting for somebody to be like, oh, that's me. But
That's-
nobody says that.
So our friend Nick's like, no, we're good. Like, because I'm like, no, that's not a gold Cadillac license plate, blah, 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 blah. That's not Bonnie. Is it? He's like, no. So I'm like, no, we're good. And he's like, no, you're not good. I'm your Uber. you want to get in the car? He's just like yelling at us.
Wow.
And then he's so I don't know, he's so crazy.
He's
like
so worked up.
His
He was
like
so worked up.
craziness like kicked in and like a little. He's like he thought of an idea. I'm just gonna scream a generic name, and he goes John, and no one moves. But then he goes Justin, and I'm like, wait, is he my Uber? So I'm like, did I do this wrong? Because
he
he's
was
like
so
really
convincing.
looking at us.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he gets out of his car, and he's in the middle of the street.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
And he's like, are you gonna play me like this?
like the
I was
way
like, this guy really wants to give a ride.
he was so mad. The way he like stormed out of his car, I started cracking up, and he could see me laughing, so he got pissed. And he like kind of started like walking up towards us. So I was like, "Oh shit!"
He
So I'm
looked
cracking
messed
up.
out.
He's like, "Justin, I'm your Uber," and I'm like, "Okay." He keeps saying Justin. I'm like, "Yo, you talking to us or you talking to them?" He's like, "I'm talking to you," and he points like right in the
Does
middle.
this. He does
He
this.
says this. I'm like, I still can't tell who you're talking about. He's
But
like,
we all turn
dude.
and look at the guy on the wall. Because we're just like, you direct it to the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So just like, look at this guy at the wall. We're like,
All
he's-
right,
and this
first-
guy's
So-
not even have a phone out. He's like, what?
So
This
I'll
guy's like, got a cigarette in his mouth. He's like, what?
Yeah, the guy's like, huh? I was like, yo, who are you talking to? He's like, you. At the last second, he kind of pussed out. He's like, you. And he points at the guy up against the wall with the cigarette. So I was like, okay, he's talking to this guy. But it was crazy coincidence he said Justin because
Yeah.
we thought he was going to fucking come at us with like a gun or some shit. Because this guy was just agitated, just mad. Just, I guess, trying to get some Uber business without having the app or anything. He's just driving around.
Couldn't get
I'm
approved.
an Uber. I'm an Uber.
Could not get approved.
Well, first of all, if he was your Uber driver, why would you get in that guy's car?
Yeah.
Right?
Get in the fucking car, dude. What the fuck is your gig on you?
Right?
I don't understand what his game plan was. Maybe he would have pulled you off to the side and put a gun and be like, give me everything you got.
I was like, there's no way this guy's a real Uber because I've never seen an Uber care this much about one ride. I was like, there's been times where we've ordered Ubers. We were 1 minute late walking outside. The Uber drove off. Didn't need, no questions asked.
Uber can call you, though, right?
Uber can call you. They can text you.
Be
This
like-
guy was just
I would have been
screaming.
like, all right, dude, call me.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole, you're fucking testing me, dude. Don't test me,
He's like,
dude.
I am calling you.
Well,
calling you out
right now, bro.
In the middle of it, I'm like, well, our ride's in the next street pulling up, so let's just walk to the corner. And we walk there, and she pulls up. She's like, hi, I'm your Uber. I was like, yeah. Like, there's this crazy guy. We drive by him, and he's like, still got his head out the window, just going,
Oh, my God.
I'm your
It
Uber,
was-
someone,
Yeah, it was
anyone.
Crazy.
It was making it really bad though because we were all just dying
She
laughing.
looked at
It was
him.
like a huge group of people. Imagine just being pissed and you get out of your car and just
everyone's
a
laughing at
giant
you.
mob of people just pointing and laughing at you.
Oh,
I was like, this guy's making it way worse for himself.
It was really fucking weird, man.
You know what?
He's busting down in there.
we do dub it outs and public freak out stuff so often that oftentimes we need to look outward and be able to take a phone out and capture
Yeah.
these moments.
I totally thought about it too. I was like, this is totally a dub it out moment, but I was like, if I pull out my phone and start recording this
He's gonna fight
motherfucker,
you.
he's gonna pull out the strap or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was afraid he had some kind of gun or something. He
Or
looked like a
assault,
little
yeah.
methed out, tattooed faced
Yeah.
dude.
He was like this
weird.
little broy guy, and like is 4 of us, so obviously we're not scared. But the fact, like the way he was, his body movement, I was like, he has a gun or something, because like he's too confident running up on us like that.
So
Yeah.
5, 6, 7 dudes.
Yeah.
Leaving a bar. He's like,
I'm your Uber.
That's fucking insane.
yeah, dude, it was so funny. Our Uber driver was like, he looks not
I
well.
wanted to be like, bro, we live right down the street. The Uber would be like $5. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it.
Now that I think about it, that was probably his game plan. Like, he couldn't get approved to work for Uber, so he just goes to bars late at night hoping to make $20. You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
I was thinking.
Dude,
Because people
that's
do
scary.
that. They go, do you need an Uber? And people go, all right, no, I can't get the app. There's too many people trying to get. He'd be like, I'll just drive you. Just give me $20 flat rate. I'll drive you. People do shit like that.
That's how
they're
you get
tr-
abducted.
And that's how you get kidnapped.
Or, you know, completely ripped off because,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a $5 ride, and it's like, just give me $20. Just give me $20. It's fine. Just give me $20.
Like, I don't have cash on me. That's why I had Uber.
Just give me $20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Venmo me. Just Venmo me $20.
Hit me up on Venmo or maybe
Well,
Cash App.
technically, this would be like a $5 Uber ride. Now you're in a weird conversation. You're like, this would technically
And then he
not
goes,
be that much.
listen, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're in my fucking car. Give me your fucking money. That's
Oh
how that
boy.
happens.
Yep,
Now
yep.
you're kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I bet like I remember there was one guy that was like watching our stream, and he's like, "I'm doing Uber right now. People are watching stream in my car. Say hi." Remember that?
yeah, I remember
I
that.
thought,
Say hi.
man, that would be a cool like show, like a almost like a taxi cab confessional. but like Uber
Porn?
live stream.
They have that. And then
Well,
some people do the text to speech, and then they get a little bit outrageous, and they kinda,
People do this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say I don't know if there's some legal obligation to like stream people. I mean, they'd have to know going in.
Technically, yes,
there
but
was-
people push the laws and
Right.
things like that.
You mean if it was like an Uber like trivia kind of show
Just an
thing?
Uber
no,
stream.
I just Uber and I stream at the same time.
Gotcha.
So the little dash cam, it's like,
Yep.
so what do you like to do for fun? And getting these weird conversations with people.
Yep.
That would be pretty interesting to watch, actually.
Yeah, because I don't know. I
But you
never
can,
watched
like-
Taxi Cab Confessional. Was that a game show or was
That's
that
a-
more like
it's
a
not a-
talk thing?
Isn't that a porn?
It usually results in porn, but it was more of a talk thing. Like
Oh.
you picked up a prostitute and she talks about her day.
Oh.
That was like
I
a-
swore that was like a porn or something on HBO. I always thought it was, so I always like avoided. I'm like,
Well,
Taxi Cab Confessions. Not
Well,
gonna watch
when
that.
when times are tough and the internet ain't around,
That's you gotta
a
do
titty's
it.
a titty.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You fuck a taxi cab driver.
A titty's a titty.
You gotta bust down, man. This day and age, you can't just. You gotta hustle. You gotta figure it
You
out.
gotta drive these Tatianas around.
You gotta become either you are the Tatiana, you're busting down, you live long enough to, whatever they say the saying is
Mm-hmm.
for the Tatianos, or you become a Tatiano. Before you know
Tatiana
it,
busting
you're
it down.
a Tatiano. It goes,
Should I stall my thoughts?
I'm busting it up.
Yeah,
I don't bust it down. I bust it up.
Bust it, boys.
I bust it open.
yeah, man, it was a spooky, spooky evening. And
Yeah,
it
it
made
was
us
pretty
think back to we're just like exchanging all of our other Uber stories. Man, some of them there's some good ones. I think we told most of them on the podcast by
think
now.
so.
It's all the good material.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was like thinking of the other ones. I'm like, we've talked about those in the past.
Uber drivers love to brag about how much they get laid. Like anytime
yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
a common one.
anytime I'm like, you have a good story. He's like, yeah, bro, I was driving these 4 girls and they like invited me up. That is like the most common story that I
Yeah.
hear from Uber drivers. They're
That-
always like, I'm driving these drunk bitches and they invited me inside. I'm like, did you? And I'm always like, did you go? And they go, nah. I'm like,
Nah.
that's not a good story then.
Yeah, I remember one. He's like, "Don't go to Phoenix. Go to Scottsdale. That's where all the milfs are, man. That's where all the milfs are. And you're a young guy. You probably, you could probably talk to some of these old ladies. And dude, they're not even that bad. And
Man.
you're like, all right, guy I just met.
Not bad. They're not that
All right.
bad.
What was your name?
Get going.
All right, Muhammad. Thank you.
Nice,
All right,
dude.
nice talking to you.
And the other thing is like Lyft drivers always love to brag that they're not Uber drivers.
Oh yeah.
Ours
there's
does
like
that.
this weird meta. They're like, oh no, we would never do Uber. That's dirty.
Oh, that's dirty money.
No, we're
the
Lyft
way they treat
drivers.
people.
Yeah, like the guy that finally ended up Ubering because we Ubered to food and then we lifted because it was like cheaper. I always check both. I was like, oh, it's $2, $3 cheaper. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We told him about what happened with this guy screaming at us in the street. And he's like, it was because it was Uber.
Typical.
Yeah,
It was Uber.
He goes, sounds
Uber.
like Uber.
Sounds like an Uber kind of thing.
I was like, oh, you don't have any crazy Lyft stories, bro? I'm sure you do.
Oh, that'd be
No, I drive Lyft.
That'd be a
Oh,
cool,
no. No
Like, it's the
Tatianas
same
in here.
fucking thing.
No.
For the post that's made on this podcast, put your best Uber stories. I want to see what fucking weird shit you guys.
Shit,
gone through.
fuck. Maybe we'll share them the next
Yeah,
podcast
and then
or
reenact
something.
them.
Ooh, that would be cool. The
Do a little
Patreon.
role play with weird fucking dudes holding you up hostage.
I'd be super
Oh,
down to read
shit.
some of those.
Yeah.
They better be good. I know you guys got some good ones. Taking them Ubers out there.
Mm-hmm.
They get spooky sometimes, man.
Yeah, they do.
Spooky people out there.
Especially when you're intoxicated, because like you're kind of at their mercy in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, "Hey, man, I'm way too drunk to drink. Get me home."
And I never think about it, but yeah, if you're a girl, like it's even scarier, right?
Of course.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But yeah, I'm always like, just get an Uber. They'll be like, I can't. I'm like, why not? I take Ubers by myself all the time. All right.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I
I always
can't.
forget that.
Come on. Just do it.
Like falling asleep on an Uber is probably like the scariest.
Oh my
thing.
God. Wake up in a ditch without your
I'd never.
organs.
You'd wake up, you're like, where am I right now?
Mm-hmm.
And if you lost your phone or your wallet, oh my God, you'd
Wake
be-
up.
Oh, why does my mouth taste so weird?
Wake up in a.
tastes like a salty drainage dish.
Oh God.
Let's say you fucking wake up in a bathtub with your kidney gone. That shit is scary. You never know who to trust out here.
The pod feels good to do the pod again. We're already at an
Yeah.
hour.
Been too long. Damn.
We're a little rusty
flew
on
by.
it. We're a little rusty on it, but it feels good to be back, boys.
Rustiana.
Yeah.
little rust. Give you boys a little Rustiana after
Rust
the
down,
show.
Rustiana.
Keep on busting down out there.
Don't stop busting down.
We just did Starship Troopers, which was fucking great. I love that movie.
Starship
That's
Troopers.
That's a good ass movie right there. That's gonna go up on the Patreon real soon.
Nice.
I forgot most of it back in the day, and to rewatch it now, it's cool. There's a lot of cool effects in it, but it's kind of forgettable at the same time. 'Cause it's just a lot of bug shooting.
You only remember certain scenes,
Yeah.
like the helmet scene.
I don't think there's no strong character anything. That's why.
No,
That's
Yeah,
why I
no.
don't. That's why I don't remember
Yeah,
anything
no.
because it's just shooting bugs, but it's cool
Yeah.
and it holds up from '97.
And you think
Oh.
Gary Busey's in it, and it's all over the place.
All I know is I'll never forget the shower scene. I'll never forget
Dude, that shower scene lasted me a long time when I was a wee lad. Let me tell you.
Put all the dude butts in.
Gary
it.
Busey
I was just about to
soaked
say,
up
there's-
his buns.
There's a whole lot of guys in that shower scene, unfortunately.
Some titties, but I mean it's like maybe 4.5 titties.
The
I would say
titties in
there's-
that, looking back on it, the titties in that shower scene were not that great.
No, there weren't. There's about 2 or 3 butt cheeks per one titty.
There was
in
more dude butt for sure.
Mhm.
Maybe that's telling too much.
Mhm.
Spoilers.
We got a lot of plans for the stream. We got a lot of plans for events in the future, fun
your
things, more
birthday's
community
coming
stuff.
up.
Birthday
Yes,
boy.
it is. Yes, it is. And on that day, we're going to be playing what I want to play. We're going to be having a fighters tournament, possibly, maybe after. I'm not sure. But
Marathon?
also, marathon.
Mm.
And then not only my birthday, but St. Patrick's Day, too.
Yep.
So March is going to be hyped for us. We're going to be having a lot of fun on stream.
Oh, yeah,
A little bit down the road from there, I got approved to go to E3. I don't know about y'all.
I got mine.
Mine's still pending.
Louis said his is still pending too.
Yeah, mine's still pending.
So we got to work on getting those submitted and set up. But your boys going to E3,
Yep.
whatever that means. I mean, whoever's there.
I mean,
will be
big
there.
time want to do
E3,
the co-stream
Whatever that means.
of the conferences. That's that
Yes.
content.
That's the big one, by.
And you know what? I hope our E3 dub becomes an annual event.
Yes, it's like the Super
You know.
Bowl.
Yeah.
It's the Super Bowl for games.
All the cringy content that comes out of it.
As long as they keep cringing or producing cringeworthy stuff, we'll keep dubbing.
Keep on cringing, keep on busting it down, and we'll be right here.
You know our patrons always bust it down the second they can,
Mhm.
right?
Just
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of
Oh
Tatianas.
yeah, we do appreciate you guys.
We love you.
Supporting your boys. Yeah, thank you guys for listening to another fantastic podcast.
And let me know your best Uber story.
Mm-hmm.
Put them on in the thing. Maybe we'll read them.
Let us know. We curious.
We'll get back on doing segments for this. Don't worry. We'll spruce it up.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks again. Bye.
Later, fam.